And that's what's powerful about opera, is that it takes the person pulling the curtain and the person playing the oboe. And they all come from different worlds and different lifetimes, and our lifetimes meet in like deep karma. So we all have, like, I'm a musical ignoramus beyond belief, but I'm in the room with great musicians. Meanwhile, they don't know a thing about Greek drama. I do. So I can so we're all like what democracy is supposed to be. Everybody brings something that someone else doesn't have. The Greeks knew that democracy needed a whole bunch of care and maintenance, and so they invented theater. Theater is a really incredible way to get people together to talk about difficult things. Meanwhile, not allowed to vote and not allowed to speak in the Senate, women, children, foreigners, and slaves. The name of every single Greek play is the name of a woman, a child, a foreigner, or a slave. Theater is where all the people who couldn't speak in the Senate spoke. And Handel has this really cool thing, is that this huge piece, Hercules, the title character, has 3 arias. His wife, Deianira, has 13. So you get the realities. When soldiers come back, they don't talk. Don't tell anyone what they went through. They're keeping it in. They're keeping it in, and it's destroying them. And at the same time, they're mad that nobody knows what they went through. National Academy of Sciences report on post-traumatic stress for families and symptoms of spouses has 13 symptoms listed for the families of what they're going through, and those are each of Deianira's 13 arias, like in order. Like Handel has it medically down. The way post-traumatic stress works, and it hasn't changed in 2,500 years, which is why we can still do this piece, is you have these flashbacks. There are scenes that you relive involuntarily. And something just keeps repeating, and an image, when you killed someone or whatever the trauma moment is. And you can see it in the things he's writing, that like his pen goes right through the paper, there are all these weird blots on the page. It's just totally, he is a mess. He is trying really hard to hold on and not lose his mind. And so he writes music of people who don't want to lose their mind, who are saying, I am not going to lose it. I've got to hold it together. And you watch them do everything possible to hold it together, and you watch them just go right to the edge where they can't. The main thing was the Foundling Hospital in London, which was for street kids, homeless street kids. And the Foundling Hospital exists to this day in London for homeless street kids, and it's still funded by Handel's music. So Handel wrote this music to kind of help take care of people, and people who were just struggling. And so he had this weird double existence of lunching every day with the power people, and at the same time focusing what he was writing on people who were really shipwrecked. The acoustics are unbelievable. You can hear 5,000 people can perfectly hear one person speaking normally. Because the Greeks knew that the most important thing in democracy, but also in just being human, is being able to listen. Please listen. Please listen deeply. Please really learn to listen. Please listen to what people are trying to say. Please listen to what people are saying, and please listen to what they're not saying. It's like people have no imagination to how to solve a problem anymore. Which is why we need to put the arts in the forefront again of government, of the sciences, of everything. It's because it's all about, the solutions are going to have to be creative. We can't just keep repeating the same old formulas, because the formulas have broken down and don't work. That we've got proof of. We need creative answers, creative approaches, creative processes to solving these problems.